we go. Look at those bushings. God, they're bad. All right, so the rear suspension is off. Yeah, I decided to go all the way. This is just terrible, not safe, and just terrible. It's gonna fall apart. So I'm this far, I might as well just do it all. So I'm gonna finish up in here, clean this, maybe drop the rear end down a bit, clean all that, and get that out while I'm waiting for the bushings to show up. Get all in here. This is all still pretty solid, so I'll get that, get the brake lines sorted out, and we'll keep going with that. Delays the fun stuff, but it has to be done. Here we have some new drive shaft straps, bolts, and the ends came out really nice. So that's nice. It's got some air lines in for the tank. These are going to go on. I just painted these, so those are pretty nice, and we'll get them on the drive shafts and do all that kind of stuff. So yeah, we're going to continue. I sprayed the other side with rocker guard. I cleaned up some rust that was on the floor. We're going to put the gas lines on, connected from the back to there. I believe there's a metal line that runs around, and then another piece of rubber that runs from those lines to another set of hard lines, where that rubber looks like it's starting to deteriorate too. So I'm going to, if I have some gas line left, I'm going to replace that piece as well. New fuel filter, and we should be good to go. Yeah. Okay, gas line. Oh, there we go. Gas lines are connected here at the back now. Now to move to the front. As you can see, everything's coming along pretty good. They run up, down inside, along and across and down and around and, you know, all that fun stuff. So, pretty good connection. I think we're going to have some clearance there, and that's all cleaned up. So I'm going to make my way down that way, and that's where the filter goes. And from there, way up this way. And from here is the other line. That is the return over there. And so we're going to do a little rubber connection here. The filter will go in this section. And there's another piece of gas line that's up there that will be replaced. Okay, now that the water has boiled, I'm putting this in a nice bucket, a couple at a time. Hopefully don't ruin the kettle. We're going to soak some car parts. We're going to try some different methods here. I'm going to keep boiling water, putting some stuff in. There's some crazy grease stuck to these suspension pieces in here. So I'm going to soak those and then wire brush them, dry them up, and then we're going to paint them silver to kind of protect them a little bit. In the meantime, while I was cleaning the shop, I figured, I'd put the hood down. Now it looks like a Corvette again. You know, this paint is just in beautiful shape. Not. There's cracks and, things all over the front. There's chunks missing out of this side. I guess when it was impacted a few times on this side. So there's quite the divots that are in here. So this will be interesting to repair because it's super soft in comparison to this. So I'll build this up. Somehow to do a bit of research on how to strengthen this fiberglass, because you can see there is a couple layers of fiberglass in there. So I do have the short strand fiberglass, long strand fiberglass, fiberglass sheets, etc. So anyway, we'll make it work. Not too bad. This bumper's coming off at some point. Once the back's done, we're going to try and, I have lots of stuff going on over here. And today's plan is to put this on here so we can wheel it around and kind of utilize the vise a bit better. Kind of bolt it to the top of that. It should be fine. I'm not going to do anything really crazy extensive with it. It's just to hold parts while I, clean them and things like that. Also, we are getting close to 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. We're almost at 900 subscribers. I can't even believe it. Just like last year, I was at 500 with my last build, and this one is now just kind of gone through the roof. So appreciate that. Thank you so much for watching. Documenting this stuff is, a bit more work than just doing the work, but it's so worth it. I just watched the last series of my last car last week, so it's actually cool to see, to document whatever you're doing from beginning to end, to see what it used to be to what it is now. So especially this car is going to be quite the transformation. So at 1,000 subscribers, we're going to do a giveaway to say thanks and kind of, send out some stuff. I don't know about making merch and all this kind of thing like the rest of YouTube does, but in the meantime, for 1,000 subscriber giveaway, I've got a great contact who created this banner for me. We're going to get one with Rusted and Busted on it instead of the Corvette. We're going to kind of keep that there. I'm going to add on to the logo to make it look like what this car is going to look like. So that will be included as a giveaway, and maybe stickers, something like that. I'm not sure, but yeah, we'll have to get that made soon because it seems like we're climbing pretty quickly. So maybe I'll think of something else I can kind of throw in there, but yeah, we'll do a random kind of pick of somebody's name. I don't really get many comments on the videos, so I'm not sure. Maybe just random subscriber, we'll see. Anyway, either way, I'll ship it out to you to say thanks. So let's get to work. It's pretty heavy. I mean, big thanks again to George for this. I will put this to good use. It's not going to be used for really like any major hammering, but you know what? That's going to hold it on there, I think, pretty good. So, we've already started soaking some parts. I have another one of those in there. That water is hot. So I've got this on a, steamy. Soaking in some purple power and boiling water. It seems to be going pretty good. This is the turnout actually of it soaking for a while. It changed the color of the aluminum. It kind of darkened it a bit, but all the grease came off like warm butter. Like this stuff just comes right off now. So I'm going to throw this in the vise, hit it with the wire wheel. We'll start making a pile of parts. And then we'll set them all up on my, paint rack 3000. And yeah, get them all painted silver and we'll get this stuff prepped and ready to go. So hopefully next week, this whole back will be put together. So I got the rest of the brake parts also. And so those calipers are all built, ready to go. So I got all that stuff's ready to go. So I'm going to blow through the brake lines to make sure they're not clogged up. This brake line doesn't look the greatest, and neither does that side. So I'm going to try and get them to work before I change the brake lines. We'll see. There's still some things that need to be done eventually, but I think for now, at least get the tires and wheels on the car when they come in, hopefully next week, week after. And then at least you can put the tires on this and start messing around with the suspension. Do some fun stuff finally, instead of, this other fun stuff. So yeah, let's get to cleaning. Oh, I think I know what this is. I think some bushings have arrived. So that's it for today. We made some major progress. We're going to move on to the assembly now, which I'll do this weekend, and you'll see next week. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be amazing. We're going to put the back together. Everything's painted, everything's assembled. We are ready to go. There is an issue with the bushings, however. The adjustment bolt for the lower camber bar doesn't work. It's a bit big for the bolt, so we're going to try the old sleeve and maybe see if that works. I thought I saw that in the instructions somewhere. Anyhow, thanks for watching. Thanks again for subscribing. Please stay tuned for the giveaway. That will be coming up very soon. We'll see you on the next one.